And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Grenada versus El Salvador in League D of Group A, or League A Group D in the CONCACAF Nations League 2022. El Salvador just beat Grenada a couple of days ago. Here's the return leg, the second part of the home and home for El Salvador versus Grenada. We shall see how this match goes in Grenada, St. George, Grenada. See how El Salvador handles the away situation. They came back to win 3-1 at home. See if it's harder for them here. Anthems are being played. The teams have walked out. Here are the 11s as follows. For Grenada in goal, Jason Belfon. The back four, Arthur Patterson, Caden Harback, Tyrone Sterling, and Romar Frank. The back for the back three. Then the midfielders, Romar Frank, Siobhan John Brown, Ashley Charles, and Quazim Theodore. Front three, Jacob Berkeley, Agapong, Benjamin Etienne, and Jamal Ray Charles for Grenada. For El Salvador in goal, Tomas Romero, Rudy Clavel, Roberto Dominguez, Ronald Gomez, and Alexander Larin. The back four, the midfield two, Narciso Orellana and Brian Landeverd. The attacking midfielders, Joaquin Rivas, Denis Pineda, and Eric Calvillo, and Nelson Bonilla, the striker, and the captain for El Salvador. Still playing the anthems. El Salvador in their white jerseys. Grenada in their green. Dark green, not olive drab green, just dark green. And good thing Hugo Perez is still the manager of El Salvador. Nice. As he should be. As he should be. As he should be. For me, what's up, Rory? How we doing? For me, I got El Salvador winning this match. I don't see them losing. I know they're away. I know they're in Grenada. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Unlike Curacao and Honduras. Well, Honduras did beat Curacao in Curacao. And then Curacao beat Honduras in Honduras. But I just don't see it for Grenada. I think they're at a level that isn't that good compared to El Salvador or the USA in their group. Yes, they scored a goal on El Salvador, but El Salvador came roaring back to win that match a couple of days ago. I just don't see it. 3-0 El Salvador. My pick here. So they'll probably have the 6 points out of the group before they play the USA. And we'll see how the group goes for them. But I think El Salvador is basically going to keep safety, or basically consolidate safety with this match in the group, in the league. Unlike Curacao and Honduras, which that's going to be a dogfight, and it's basically whatever Canada chooses. Whoever Canada beats worse over 2 legs is going to basically go down, and whoever Canada beats not as bad is staying up in that group. And the anthems have been played. The captains will meet. Find out our referees. Lineups are as follows for Grenada under Michael Finley, the back, or the team. Charles Cook, Sterling, Harak, Patterson, Frank Theodore, Charles Etienne, John Brown, Charles, and Berkeley, the 11 for Grenada. The Spice Bowls. Then later tonight, of course, we have Jamaica versus Suriname. I'll be at least reviewing that. See what happens with that match besides reviewing it. But Timbers are back training. Nice. Nice. Happy to hear it. Referees, Jose Torres from Puerto Rico, Jermaine Yee Singh and Josette Kerr-Wilson, the ARs from Jamaica, and a Honduran is the 4th fish. El Salvador, under Hugo Perez, the 11. Romero, Larin, Rodriguez, Dominguez, Clavel, Orellana, Landaverde, Pineda, Calvillo Rivas, and Bonilla for El Salvador, 4-2-3-1. For me, El Salvador definitely could test some things here, and they'd still probably dominate this match. Green and yellow for Grenada, white for El Salvador. Williamson and Mora were training. That's great news. Definitely. Eric Williamson is way underrated. They need him. He's always been needed for the Timbers. And Mora, he may be a fake striker, but he's definitely good at playing the ball forward or running the pace of play for sure. He does what he has to do, in my eyes. I've never seen that one before. Grenada to kick off. Referee messing with his watch. They haven't gotten formation yet. And here we go. Grenada to kick off. In the green and yellow, El Salvador in the white. Can El Salvador have a better match in Grenada than they did, arguably, at home? We will see. Still won, but definitely wasn't the easiest. Headed forward, El Salvador to play forward. Ball cleared up. Oh, no foul. That's going to be a free kick. Advantage was given. Now it's a free kick for Grenada early on in the match. Karani James Athletic Stadium in St. George, Grenada has this match. Doesn't look like there's any fans here. That's sad. That's sad. Comes the free kick for Grenada. Here we go. Yeah, that's sad for sure. Oh, yeah, the no fans thing. Yep. Free kick for Grenada. They're standing over it. It will take. Looks like it's Peterson. Shot! Pushed over the bar by Tomas Romero. Tomas Romero pushes it over the bar. It's a corner. That was almost on its way. Boom. Good shot. That could have hit top corner. Romero with a great save. I thought that was going to go in, to tell you the truth. Here's a corner kick for Grenada. They're putting on some early pressure. Cross in. Header cleared. No, there's some people standing at that gate to watch this match. Near the goal they just had a corner at. Okay. I wonder if they just haven't sold any tickets for this game or they were told not to. I wonder. Oh, never mind. It's like 5 people standing at the gate. That's CONCACAF for you. People have found ways. BMO Field had no fans during that little Canadian run. in 2020, and the Toronto Ultras stood on top of the food building and watched the match from there, at least the first one, and then they were told to stop. But that was pretty awesome, not going to lie. Fans will find a way, especially in CONCACAF, because at least there's some open areas in stadiums that can make it easier to see if you have a line of sight. But Europe, they don't have that. No, I do see a couple. Ball across 10 by El Salvador. Save by Grenada. Save by Belfon. Good cross, but that's a save. 4th minute. 4 minutes in to the match. Grenada was in last year's Gold Cup. In the same group as Honduras, Qatar, and Panama. Yeah. If I remember correctly. Yep, they were. Plays forward, that's offside. Grenada looks like when the Timbers played in Champions League in 14 or 16. I think, didn't you play there actually? If I'm not mistaken. You know what's crazy? The stadium. Yeah, I remember. Yep. You know what's crazy? Like this time last year, we were like, where were we? No. We're like this far into this book. Like this far into this book like last year. Where are we now? This far. Like there's only like this much left. Like I'm gonna need to buy a new book by the end of the season. For next season. I think the numbers actually do. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's how many matches. Crossed out and cleared. But for me, what I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I think the numbers from what I've counted actually bear out to where there wouldn't be that many pages left anyway. Even for the NFL playoffs, because since there's nothing in January next year, I could just go ahead and do that again. Yay. Maybe, yeah, maybe. And then enough to where the numbers pre-World Cup means there wouldn't be that much. And I could just make a World Cup binder. Basically, yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. Played forward by El Salvador. Could they? And that's offside. It's offside. What's up? Same as always. Same as always. Sort of this one is sort of a slow starter. You think El Salvador would just end this within 5 minutes, but they haven't. Then again, I probably knew what I was getting into. I knew what I was getting into the first moment, so. Grenada, El Salvador. You think El Salvador would end this within 5 minutes? They beat them 3-1 a couple of days ago. I don't care if you're in Grenada because there's no fans. There's like 5 fans. Like standing outside a gate, like just sparsely in there. Spectators, I don't know if they're fans. They're working for the Confederation. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Throw in for El Salvador. 8th minute. I should have just done Jamaica and Suriname itself. Instead of just a review. I should have just done that. USA are playing Grenada in 3 days. Well, that's when the USA scores like 6-0. That game is going to be over before it even starts. Even if Berhalter rotates to like people on the whatever it's called, the fence. Yeah, the fence. Here comes Grenada cross, and that's horrible. Tips off the foot and just bounces up. That's a throw in for El Salvador. I'm going to give Grenada some slack. Luckily, it's no review for this one, so there couldn't be a hat flick. But even if I did, I'll give them some slack because it's Grenada. It's horrible, though. Huh? That was horrible. 9th minute. And Rory knows exactly where I got the hat flicks idea from. He knows. Because, hat flicks. Will we be covering the U20 Canada this summer? Depends if there's anything going on in the same days. But if it's on Paramount Plus or TUDNA and I have an open day and it's a match that's going to get something out of it, yeah, I will. We'll see. If I have an open day, even if it probably isn't going to get anything, I'll do it. So there'll probably be a moment. I'm not saying I'm covering the whole tournament. It's kind of like the Gold Cup. There were moments where Toronto played instead of a Gold Cup game that I covered Toronto. Luckily, it wasn't for Canada. It was just intermittent. Like Honduras versus Qatar. It was Orlando instead, or when they first went back to BMO or something like that. But yeah, I'll cover that. Tenth minute. Yes, exactly. It's later this month, actually. June into July, like mid-June into early July in Honduras for CONCACAF. There was a ad on the ad boards for that. Are you excited about the new Canada jersey for the World Cup? Do you have expectations? Here's the thing about that. I've heard rumors that they're not getting a new jersey for the World Cup. They're wearing the same exact thing they've been wearing for months. I have heard. Because nobody expected them to qualify. And let's be honest, even if it was a new jersey, it'd be like that Barcelona template, just straight up red with a Canadian logo on it. That's all it would be. I mean, I'd buy it because I'm an idiot because I would buy it because it's their World Cup jersey, but it'd be blank. It would be completely red, that template, and a Canada logo, even if they do, which isn't hard to do because I'm sure they could at least sew on a Canada logo to one of a red template shirts like the Barcelona template that they have this year. Like, it's not that hard. Sew on a Canada logo, and then the white version, you sew on a Canada logo, give them red numbers, and there you go. And then the black jersey, you still have the business blacks. What are we doing? That's all you had to do. I mean, hell, the U.S. is getting a freaking powder blue shirt with a U.S. logo. That's not hard. In the same template. You'd think Canada would get that shirt. Like, I think it's bullshit. I either know that there's one of two things. We wear the same shirt, or we get a red Barcelona template Nike shirt. Like, have you seen, like, the new Barcelona template? Yeah, like that. Like I don't know how to put it, but that shirt just all red with a Canadian logo, and the same thing for white and black. Pretty much. I think it's bullshit because they could easily just sew a Canadian logo on a red shirt. They have a powder blue shirt with no other, and a white shirt with no other things on it for the U.S., with just a U.S. logo. So I hope we get some out of the same templates. What country do you root for? What country do you support? And are they going to the World Cup? Because depends on, one, what country you root for and what provider they have, and then all that. Goal kick, free kick for Salvador, 13th minute. Canada. Oh, nice. Okay. That one took me a bit by surprise. Nice. Thought it was a... Either you've been here for a while and I just didn't know it, or you just popped up here. Yeah. Sometimes somebody pops up after a while and it's like, oh, you must be new. No, you're not, actually. Okay. While you're on a Garden Variety Grenada El Salvador live stream is beyond me. They're not even in our group in the Nations League, but okay. Guess it must be me then. Throw in for Grenada, 14th minute. I thought this would be 2-0 already. And Grenada still playing with it. Plays it back. Oh. El Salvador is the better team. I'm surprised they haven't scored yet. Oh, I can't wait to see the U.S. play Grenada. That's going to... They're going to get slapped. They're going to get slapped. Oh! Yeah, that's a foul. That was a dirty tackle. Born in England to Somali mother and Swiss father, so I got Switzerland and England. And Somalia's never going to a World Cup. I mean, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Don't get me wrong. Ryan, did you hear about the new youngster for Italy? Wilfred Ganotto, 18 years old and very skilled. No, I didn't hear about it. Did he play today in the Nations League? Wonder. I need to look that guy up. We'll see what I'll see what I think. Hey, Ryan, just finished watching the game of World Cup qualifiers between Australia and UAE. Australia pick up a win and facing against Peru in the final. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you last night? I told you Australia was going to beat the UAE. I told you. Well, there's a difference, though. You never thought Canada would go to the World Cup, did you? So you never know. You have a point. But CONCACAF, I never thought Canada would rise to this level. Like, when it comes to African football, it's like the big five and then all, like, question marks, you know? Like, African football, though, is very underrated, I have to say. It's enjoyable. It's very enjoyable. CAF is very enjoyable. He played against Nations League in Germany and Hungary. Italy needs to play the youth. Well, they have to now. Be nice to see him be part of the Euro 2024 squad and win it. Wouldn't that be crazy? You win Euro 2020/21. You miss the World Cup, and then you win Euro 2024. For the shot. Definitely said and just predicted that game. And you know what? I think Australia beats Peru, too. I'm going to ride my luck. Now, what's the odds for that? What's the odds for that? 17th minute. I may go for that. I don't know. Plays forward. Oh. Italy's becoming allergic to the World Cup. Who would have thought? Canada's in the World Cup, but Italy isn't. Canada made a World Cup before Italy recovered from 2018. Who would have thought? And it would be funny if I don't want this to happen. One thing holding back Somalia is corruption. I can tell you that for free. Hey, here's the thing about corruption. The CSA is full of corrupt bastards. You know why Canada got ahead? John Herdman and the players. John Herdman recruits like he's Nick Saban. These dual nationals. John Herdman recruits like he's Nick Saban. He's probably better at recruiting than Nick Saban. I can't say Nick Saban's better than him. I hate Alabama. I'll tell you that for free. Hail, dear old state. I wish we were that good. At least Italy's in Nations League. Everybody's in Nations League. Hey, if Italy won that group and won the Nations League as well, I have no problems with it. Because at this point, Italy's basically Euros and Moleros, so let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. But yeah, the CSA is full of corrupt bastards. The only reason Canada got ahead was because of their players, and John Herdman is a genius, and he can recruit like he's Nick Saban. Yeah, we still probably make the World Cup if we still had Octavio Zambrano, but that's the case of Octavio Zambrano is still better than those two idiots, Tata and Greg Berhalter. John Herdman, even if Mexico got rid of Tata and the USA got rid of Berhalter and they got people that were actually useful, he'd still be better. I just hope he stays till 2026, because if he leaves, we probably have about till 2030. If he leaves after 2026, with our current generation, we probably have till 2020 or 2030. We have about 10 years to dominate, and then we're finished. Unless the CSA gets burnt down to a crisp and rebuilt over that time period. But then again, oh damn, Hungary, I want to see them do decent. Do you have Hungarian heritage, or you just want to see them do decent? Tell me one federation that's been given $10 million by FIFA, but no one knows where that money is gone. But hey, let's hope FIFA does something as they're investigating on it. I'll give you a couple of guesses. Somalia, is that where we're going? Somalia probably did. Is that what it is? Do I get a cookie? Alex, what is Somalia? That's a Jeopardy reference for you, those who don't know. El Salvador with a free kick in the 20th minute. Yeah. We just made Jeopardy reference. I don't think I've ever done that before. Yes, Somalia's who yep. Have some Hungarian blood. Nice. I want to see Daniel Shallowy do good. I've always been a fan of Daniel Shallowy. No particular reason. Just always have. 21st minute. $10 million and it just poof, vanish. But then again, that's kind of like what the CSA wants to do with the prize money, to be honest. So, I don't think we throw stones into glass houses. I don't think we could throw stones. Goal kick. 21st minute. Luxembourg pick up a win with a penalty in the second half, and Faroe Islands got worse. They got 2 red cards with VAR in the Nations League. Damn. The Faroe Islands. They must be like League D. Man, I'd hate to be a fan of those teams. Oh, we finally won a game. Then you have European qualifiers, and then you get just smacked. Then you have European qualifiers that just get smacked around. By everybody. One thing I know is that people are speaking up, which never used to happen. I pray to God they can change the presidency. He's been there since 92, and we gone backwards. Ooh, damn. It seems like every football association that I hear about on this channel, or that I cover to a certain extent, has some horrible, corrupt shit to it. CSA, USSF, FMF, JFF, Somalia, Honduras, El Salvador. Didn't Haiti have some shot past the post? Didn't Haiti have like some scandal? All I know. Let's burn it down. That'll be goal kick for El Salvador. They play worse like that. I was thinking they played really good, but second half they turned into worse. Mamma mia. Oh, maron. 23rd minute. Oh, maron. There goes Grenada. Shot past the post. Be a corner for Grenada. The talent is evident. Somalia loves football. It's a shame they don't see it that way. Definitely a shame that the powers that be don't see it that way. They just see dollar signs. Here's a goal corner kick for Grenada. Cross in. Header over the bar. Grenada's putting on some pressure. I didn't think I'd see that. 24th minute. I did not think I'd see Grenada putting on pressure like this. That's a golf clap. They're not far off either. Huh. 25th minute. That's a throw in for El Salvador. And the funny thing is they complain why they see some like Akram Afif, who is Somali, play for other countries, Qatar. Well, that's because Somalia doesn't do, the federation doesn't help players like that want to choose Somalia. And also, Akram Afif is amazing. A great footballer. All I've seen. He's a great footballer. All I've seen. He was freaking amazing at the Gold Cup last year. That Qatari team was damn good. I'm not saying I wanted them to win the Gold Cup because, well, that would have been embarrassing, but they were good. They can handle CONCACAF teams. Most of them. And even USA, that was kind of close. I remember the red card wedding game in 2015 where Seattle got 4 or 5 red cards against the Timbers. It was so hilarious. I remember watching, laughing at Dempsey. Lost his cool. Yeah, that was a crazy game. Grenada literally plus 450 and Salvador minus 125. How on earth I predicted that? At this point, I hit the draw. I'm not doing it because I know I'm going to end up, whoever does that looks like an asshole, but pray for us that change comes in November. Definitely. So it's them voting for. Ratlas. Draw got 210. With the way this game is going, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. Stuff Switzerland and England. Yeah, Ratlas. Did not expect to see that. Yeah, Switzerland and England's not bad to have. Could be worse. I mean, the English didn't play well against Germany, but I mean, Harry Kane bailed him out. There were 10 German bombers in the air. Header by El Salvador, and that's out. Where's the Ratlas guy? I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen him. The vibes here are just absolutely cooling. The vibes here are cooling. There were 10 German bombers in the air. I'm not doing it. I remember when. Do I like your profile pic? Yeah. It's good. I still think the old Mexico logo is better, but ain't my job. Lol. Here comes Grenada. They have a chance. That'll be cleared out. Still Grenada. Goal! 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 Goal de Grenada! 1-0. Holy crap! What a banger! Well, okay. Damn. Goal. What a banger. 29th minute from Grenada. What a banger. Plus 450. I knew it. Grenada. Jacob Berkeley Agapong, the goal scorer in the 29th minute. Yeah, that's a good goal. Still good. Holy crap. I got to give it. Grenada's damn good. They're good. They're nothing to scoff at. Maybe the Nations League is working. I don't know. Maybe what CONCACAF wants out of the Nations League is working. It maybe is. Because the last time we played this competition, Grenada gets stomped out like a bug every time they take the pitch. Here, they're not. Now, I mean, of course, they did lead El Salvador 1-0 in El Salvador, and then El Salvador came back to win, or it was a 1-1, or was it a 1-1 draw? But they came back 3-1. So, USA needs to be careful. Wouldn't that be crazy if they... I don't know. Maybe the Nations League thing is working. Maybe the plan for the Nations League is already bearing fruit. Maybe it is. Or maybe CONCACAF teams are trying to ratchet up for 2026, knowing the big boys ain't in qualifying, and you basically have 5 spots to add to that. At least 3, but then 2 playoff spots. 1-0 Grenada, 1-0. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. Preparation is the best form of opportunity, or whatever that quote is. Whatever that quote is. And that's going to be cleared in El Salvador. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Grenada. I'm impressed. Nations League is working. Excuse me, I predicted El Salvador, and I didn't know that plus 450 goes like that by Grenada. Seriously, why did I predict that? I mean, 2 years ago, 2018, that was easy money. As I said, that El Salvador move was easy money. It's not a great bet, but it's easy money. Now, Nations League is working, and teams like Grenada and Curacao and Suriname and are having their fight. That fight. And you could see it in the Gold Cup as well, kind of. You could kind of see it there as well last year. That these teams do have fight. And they're nothing to scoff at. Now, Canada did take care of the teams they needed to take care of to get to the Octo last year. But it's been better, and it's been getting more quality and more quality as we go. Like, I guarantee you when we play Curacao, I have a bad feeling for Thursday. A really bad feeling. I do. I'm not saying Canada loses, but I know who we're talking about. A team that is striking, trying to get the CSA to pay them what they deserve. Penalty! Penalty for El Salvador! Penalty! Penalty! And the fairy tale is over. Penalty for El Salvador. Those Caribbean teams are now giving Central American teams trouble. Yep. Who says Nations League is a waste of time? Get lost. These lower side teams need to play games. Yeah, the bigger teams may think it's a waste of time. Yeah, that's a pen. That's a pen. May have been a bit of a dive, but there's no VAR, so what stands, stands. That's a pen. And it looks like Larin is going to take Alexander Larin of Communications FC. Exactly. Alexander Larin of Communications FC. Boom. Larin taking a long run up, starting in the half circle. If he misses, I'm just getting that vibe. And here we go. Starting his run up. And here's the penalty shot. Goal. 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 Del Salvador. Goal de Larin. 1-1, 35th minute. That was easy. I don't know why I caught the vibes that he was going to miss. But nope, just pops it in there. All right. And it's 1-1. El Salvador is doing it again. They're coming from behind and then just waking up. Good goal. Yeah. Alexander Larin in the 35th minute penalty. Womp. I did not expect huge fluke goal. You're just calling everything fluke goals at this point. You love to do that. I mean, at least you did it during Uruguay, but I think everybody was so pissed off that there was no way to. Those Cavani goals were not flukes. The first one actually was a fluke. The other two Cavani goals were no flukes, though. Ratlas fluke. And here comes El Salvador. They have another chance here. And in through. And that's a free kick the other way. Huh? 36th minute. Explain to me how. He was getting bodied by the defender. That's not. Andres Flores, ex-Timber player, ex-El Salvador player, is part of Timber's 2 coaching staff. Yes, yes. This MLS Next Pro stuff is just crazy. All these players from like the younger days, my younger days, are becoming coaches now. And I mean, this is probably a whole football thing. I feel old. Danny Dicchio is coaching Sacramento Republic. Yeah, he's been coaching for the TFC Academy for a long time, but it seems like he's actually making moves, is what I'm saying. Cross in. And no, that'll be back to Grenada. Throw in, actually, for El Salvador. Danny Dicchio's coaching Sacramento Republic, or at least assistant coach. Jimmy Brennan just coached York. No VAR. There hasn't been in Nations League. Recently coached York United. Mista coached Atletico Ottawa. Pamuruka coached Pacific, now North Texas. Of course, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, of course, coaching at Everton and Villa, and Xavi, Zidane, Gattuso. It's crazy, you know. It feels weird. Pirlo, Vieira, they're playing it. No, this is at the away leg. This is in Grenada. They played at El Cuscatlán a couple of days ago. They're playing in Grenada and St. George. Because I still remember Thierry Henry. I still remember all these players playing, but instead of being coaches. Has it really been that long? That's when you know. The two things that you know you're getting old. Players that you remember watching become coaches, and players are the same age as you when they debut. Or younger than you. Cross in. Go! Oh, past the post. Just barely. I thought that was going in. 39th minute. That's what tells you. I mean, Tom Brady almost was a straw that broke the camel's back, but when I see him take another snap, I think I could still feel like I'm a kid until he actually retires. Oh, trust me. I had a freaking, what is it called? Messi 5 goals against a huge fluke was a jobber team. Inner crisis or whatever. Not a midlife crisis, but like existential crisis. There's the word. When he retired, it's like all I know is Tom Brady, and I'm 22, and he's retiring. Oh, like how on earth? I was thinking, yeah, me too. It's like 2 years ago, the people who were playing in the World Juniors were the same age as me, and now I'm older than them. It's fucked. It's fucked. No joke, it is. Like, that's when it really... And then Shaquille Marshall-Ruddy is like 17 when he made his... Or he was 15 when he made his MLS debut. He's 17 now. And I'm 22. I'm like, holy shit, Shaquille's younger than me. That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good. No, it doesn't. And if you don't know what the World Juniors is, it's a hockey tournament they play on Boxing Day to a little bit after New Year's. It's kind of like the U20 World Cup, so to speak. But just for hockey, you know? National hockey. National team hockey, pretty much. And it basically tells you who's going to get drafted next. Or like the big people are. I wish. "41st minute. Oh, that should be a penalty the other way, 42nd minute. But back to the point. World Juniors is a holiday tradition. The day after Christmas to like the 5th of January. Except they're going to play a tournament again in August. And then New Year's holiday period, basically. So they play last year's and this year's. Or next year's, I should say. I'm confused. I confused myself. They started playing it on Boxing Day. There were COVID problems for the 2022 tournament. They postponed it to August. They're playing that. Then they'll play 22-23 normal time. Hopefully it doesn't go to shit. "42nd minute. And yes, I don't know if I'll cover the current World Juniors final because it's not the off season, but I'll definitely cover the one in January. Bonilla hurt. He gets pulled off the pitch, 43rd minute. Looks like a goal kick, yep. Mexico versus Suriname, will you cover it? Yes. Yes. I think that's what I chose, yeah. I don't think I'm covering a U.S. game at all on this international break. No, what I'm trying to say is I have like 3 more years to still feel like I have most of my youth ahead of me. Still thinking about Canada. Biggest flop in MLS this season so far. Honestly, Xherdan Shaqiri. Shaqiri, honestly. I thought better. I expected better of him. Honestly, yeah, Shaqiri. Who knew? Lorenzo Insigne could still win Newcomer of the Year only in half a season. Thanks, Shaqiri. I expected better. It kind of seems when Mexico starts doing bad, all the CONCACAF in general drops their level. It looks like everybody else is raising their level at this point. Different. Looks like everybody's actually raising their level. Turns out. Plays forward, 45th minute. That'll be a goal kick. How much stoppage time? 2 minutes. Oh, that goes out. Yeah. 45, 30, a minute and a half to go. I think Shaqiri's the obvious flop. He has not played to the level I expected him to at all. Did you watch the UAE Australia game? No. I saw the highlights. That's all I saw. Thanks to you, DNA. Maybe I'll watch it on replay on Paramount Plus. I don't know. 46 minute. Rangers and Lightning in about 20 minutes. I got the Rangers going 3-1 up. I got the Rangers going 3-1 up. I see the Stanley Cup being Rangers. Yeah, Douglas Costa. I still think Shaqiri's more of a flop. 47th minute. I got the Rangers and Avalanche in the Stanley Cup against each other. That's going to be an interesting one. I may actually watch that wholeheartedly. I want Nazem. Oh, wait. Nazem Kadri ain't even playing. He had a finger injury, but I still want him to win the Stanley Cup. It's going to happen again. A former Toronto Maple Leaf. Why is this our existence? Not much. Just watching this El Salvador Grenada game. Been a good day. About to take, of course, the halftime break. We'll talk about the stats. 1-1 at the half. 1-1. Penalty by El Salvador to tie it up. Of course. 35th minute. Talk about the stats. This going. What is that dude in the Taco Bell commercial trying to rap that astronaut in the ocean song look like Nolan Arenado? He actually does. Predicted Rangers in 7. Maybe they got him to do it. I don't know. How is William Akio doing in CPL? Still pretty good. USA playing this appointed on Friday. I heard it's going to be an easy run over for the USA. Yeah. William Akio's still doing pretty good. I think he's still playing pretty well. Still one of Valor's best players, Lamau. Watch that commercial and tell me that dude doesn't look like Nolan Arenado. I'm going to call you crazy if you do. Or if you say that doesn't look like Nolan. Crazy. Sit tight. I'll be back. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I was caught up in a conversation I didn't want to have. I was like, it's been more than 15 minutes. It is what it is. This game's crap anyway, so I wasn't missing anything. This game's crap anyway. I wasn't missing anything. We're back. I didn't know I was gonna have a conversation that I didn't want to have, or didn't want to listen, or I guess listen to. But, it is what it is. Stats at the half. Still got to give them. Barely anybody's watching this stream anyway. The vibes are cool. Barely anybody's watching. I've only had 50 views on this one shit. Here's a free kick for Grenada. Stats at the half. 5 shots to 5. They both have 3 on goal. 6 steals to 4. 49th minute. We're back. Ball's in. That's a goal kick. 0 assists to 0. 6 steals to 4. 4 fouls to 7. 41% possession to 59% possession. 2 offside to 2. 3 corners to 0. 114 correct passes to 215. 40 incorrect passes to 18. 154 passes to 223. 74% pass accuracy to 92. Cards, 0 yellows to 1. 0 reds to 0. And I'm glad I'm not reviewing this one, so it's okay to be a bit late. Can't be perfect. Going forward, that's a yellow card for Grenada. That's their first yellow. 51st minute. Yeah, it was about, yeah. Let's see what we got. Boom. Plays forward. Ooh. That's foul. We got comments on the Timbers post Geo out, but they're people I know. They usually stop saying that when we're winning, so I won't hate them too much. Just go after them. Opinion on the first half. Grenada had a good run. El Salvador had a penalty. It's kind of been boring, to tell you the truth. It's more like a chess match. It's been a chess match. Grenada's played well. Ironically, I think they played a bit better. Still 1-1. They have to kind of make it a chess match if they want any chance to get a point or a win out of this. So I don't blame them by any stretch of the imagination. I think Grenada's slightly better today. Slightly. Giving away that penalty kind of hurt. Ooh, that's not a good foul. And that should be a foul, honestly. Grenada, once again, going forward. They're playing at home, but they're definitely taking home field advantage and doing what they got to with. Jobber match. What Rocky said, I don't think Rocky would say Geo out. I don't think he would say that. Unless we're living in upside down land. I don't think he would say that. But who knows? Maybe we are living in upside down land at this point. What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? Playing forward is Grenada. Most of our fans love Gio. Yes, that figures. Will you be doing a live stream for Canada game? Yes, on Thursday, and I'll also do the Honduras game on the 13th, I think. Is it the 13th? 10, 11, 12. The 12th or 13th. Grenada have a chance. In through, shot, goal! 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 Goal de Grenada! 2-1. What a run. Played onside. Takes the shot. Easy as you like. That's it. 54th minute. Grenada did it. Gio Savarese was solved for the NY Cosmos. Yep, he was. That's 2-1. 2-1. Grenada. Jamal Ray Charles, 54. Jamal Ray Charles, the goal scorer, 54 minutes. Plays forward. I was thinking El Salvador, but it's plus 450. Whoever hit the Grenada plus 450 is a genius. I gotta say that. Hit that was a genius. 55th minute. Two to 1. No Ryan Strome tonight for the Rangers. Zibanejad, Kreider, and Vetrano is going to need to be good for the Rangers. We'll see. Oh, that El Salvador player just got juked out of his jock by the Grenada goalkeeper. Jeez. This gets from bad to worse, isn't it? Darwin Seren is coming on. Wow, I'm proud of Grenada. Yeah, me too. Darwin Seren is coming on for El Salvador. Their second substitution, and Molina is coming on. Three subs, still got a window. Actually, two windows. Rivas for Molina. Joaquin Rivas for Molina. And who was the Seren sub for? Even CONCACAF hasn't said it yet. I wonder. 58th minute. Did nobody catch it? 58th minute. I love my fellow Afro-Caribbean CONCACAF nations. Nice. This CONCACAF Nations League has been wild, and there's going to be a sub for Grenada, their first sub. It's number 16. Quazim Theodore. No, AJ Patterson for Quasi Paul is on. Prediction for Jamaica, Suriname. 2-1. 2-1 Jamaica. It's going to be a tight one, but I think Jamaica has it. I say 2-1. I'll take 2-1, my bet. I know it's going to blow up in my face, but 2-1 Jamaica. At least I'll review it, and who knows, maybe I'll pop up on Ryan LFC's stream. Who knows? We'll see about that one. Igor. Did he score? Shesterkin? No. Still haven't seen the second sub. The one who subbed for Seren. I don't know. 60th minute. Past the hour mark. It should. We'll see if I end up. 60th minute. Adnell is a jackass when he talks about the Lightning. You don't have a team? No. Isn't Adnella from Tampa? Game 4 underway. Isn't he from Tampa? Like, born and raised Tampa? That's a foul. That's got to be a penalty. I don't know how you missed that. That's a goal kick. How do you miss that? Blind ref. 3 blind mice. How do you miss that? Substitution for Grenada once again. Jamal Ray Charles, the goal scorer, coming off. He is from Tampa. Sad to see Belize getting relegated from League B and Nations League. You still got a couple more games. Or Nathan's just that. I need to look at the standings. Leon Bailey ain't playing for Jamaica. Oh, damn. Damn. They may lose. Carlton Bamar is on for Grenada in the 61st minute. It was Eric Calvillo came off for Darwin Seren about, 7 minutes ago? Plays up, still with El Salvador. Can they get the draw back? I didn't realize Grenada was that good. Suriname got 5 plus 500, or Jamaica got minus 200, but draw's not good. Is now 3 plus 300. Ravel Morrison, Shamar Nicholson, and Jamal Lowe are playing, though. You know, I'll still stay with 2-1. I'm sticking with 2-1. Pick integrity. Which is the first time, this morning was the first time I ever heard of that. But yeah, I was watching First Things First. I was trying to wake up for the Italy game. I did not. I was half asleep during that game. Still not fully. 62nd minute. Pick integrity. Oh, sir, El Salvador cross. Cleared over the bar. El Salvador's knocking on the door, at least for a second goal. I cannot believe Grenada's this good. I can't believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes. I thought El Salvador was probably going to go to the 2026 World Cup. Turns out, probably not. The only player I know that could have played for Grenada is Nathaniel Klein, that plays for Crystal Palace. Honestly, yeah, that's no. It's probably better he doesn't. I don't. No. I don't rate Nathaniel Klein. I don't think he's that good of a footballer. I think that's just having somebody who's Kevin Rooney's in for Ryan Strom. He's cap tied to England. Anyways. Yeah, I know. I was just saying, I don't. Being cap tied for England honestly does not mean anything. I mean, I guess it does mean something, but you know what I'm saying. I think it's as long as you're English and you do good enough. Whoever predicted plus 450, I hate you. I mean, someone who did predict. I love odds. 65th minute. Goal kick for El Salvador. That's a foul. Free kick, El Salvador. I wonder. Fun fact, Kevin De Bruyne could have played for a country in East Africa called Burundi, the same country that Sado Berahino plays for. Oh, really? I did not know. That's interesting. Must be because of his grandparents or something. Must be heritage of a grandparent or something. That's interesting. The more you know. Kevin De Bruyne, a Burundi national team star if he stayed at Chelsea. Didn't Sado Berahino play for Chelsea too? I can see why De Bruyne played for Chelsea. I could have sworn. His mother was born in Burundi, so that made him eligible. Oh, okay. 1-0 Tampa, Pat Maroon. Need to take game 7. 66th minute here for this match. Could have sworn. Oh. No, he didn't. West Brom. Yep, there we go. Oh, I remember one. Oh, there you go. Sado Berahino played West Brom, was meant to go to Spurs, and then from then, yep, that's what I remember. Yep. Trust me, that would never happen. Maybe the NYCFC. Maybe NYCFC. Not Islanders. I don't even know if I'd look good in an Islanders sweater. CM Punk had the right idea when he was in Long Island. Not the right execution. I would have just worn a Leafs Tavares jersey because they're still not over it. I would have just went full on asshole mode and just worn the Tavares Leafs sweater because they're still not over it. The way USA played, I feel like we're ready for the World Cup since we didn't let Uruguay run all over us. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You're not Mexico. You actually are somewhat competent. Greg Berhalter's still an idiot, but the difference between Berhalter and Tata is that the talent is young. That you have young talent. Tata Martino has... How do I put this? In a funny, zingy way. You know how he has old men trying to get their flair back from their youth, and they can't do it because they're old men. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, you know what I'm saying? 70th minute, player down hurt for Grenada. At least Greg Berhalter has young talent who just keeps growing and growing that can kind of show him what to do or just carry him. Mexico's kind of the opposite. Tata Martino has tactics, but his players are old as shit and can't perform his tactics. Greg Berhalter has no tactics, but the players do what they need to do. When it wasn't a goal, that's first. I've seen it before. 70th minute. 20 more minutes of football to be played here in Grenada, and Grenada are ahead of El Salvador, and hopefully this doesn't get Hugo Perez sacked, because I'd be afraid of that if I'm a El Salvadoran. Hugo Perez is the reason El Salvador has a chance. I wouldn't sack him. Over the top, still with El Salvador, onside, and plays back and going to get cleared. Seren. Doesn't Seren still play for the Dynamo? Come on, New York Rangers. If NYCFC can win a championship, so can you. Did Seren? Does Seren still play with the Dynamo? I forgot. Is the Dynamo, well, pretty much irrelevant. Still with El Salvador going forward. 71st minute. There's a chance. Oh, that's bad. Nope. Foul. Free kick. I gotta see. We'll do that as well. Yep, still with the Houston Dynamo. Orlando City in 2015, 16, 16, 17, San Jose. Been with the Dynamo since 18. Benjamin Etienne off for Samuel Lewis. There we go. 72nd minute into the 73rd. I can just imagine Perez getting fired. El Salvador would probably be in big trouble. Hockey and soccer have the best atmospheres. I agree. 72nd into the 73rd minute. 73rd minute. Over the top. Offside. Yep, offside. Yeah, that was definitely offside. Nice controlling. Can a Grenadian fall in love with a Salvadorian at the Nations League? I mean, they could. It's not out of the question. There's no fans there, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it Chris Catalan happened. Who knows? I mean, if it was me, if I'm going to a foreign nation to watch some football, if I'm going to a foreign nation, a beautiful mix. If I'm going to a foreign nation to see some football, and I'm single, I'm gonna mingle, you know? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Ball crossed in. So, I mean, it definitely could happen. Inaki Williams and his brother Nico Williams are in Ghana to talk to the Ghana FA. What is your thoughts, my man? Definitely some good players. Here comes Grenada, and that's a miss, but I think that's a good move. They're two good players. They're talented. Ghana definitely would be better with them. It'd be great for them to play there. It helps their career, and it helps Ghana as well. It's a symbiotic relationship. I think it's a move. I think it's a good move to play for Ghana. I don't think they get called up for England, or I think they're English, right? Or Scottish or Welsh, whatever they are. It's probably England, because they definitely probably would get called up for Scotland or Wales with how talented they are. So English. No, all I know is coaches hate refs. All I know is coaches hate refs. 76th minute. So that may not happen. El Salvador going forward, 76th minute. Headed down, they'll be cleared. 76th minute of football, 2-1, Grenada. Somebody's. Didn't they just. Hold on. Oh! Ladine gets fouled. Nico Williams played for Spanish U21, and Inaki Williams played once for the Spanish senior side. I mean, oh. Those names did not. See, that's what happens when I'm a CONCACAF guy. Like, I know names, but I don't really know. Inaki Williams has citizenship for Spain. I feel like El Salvador is still going to score 2 goals if they can. Time's running out. That name does not sound. Yeah, citizenship. Probably wasn't born Spanish. I know they're good players. Seen them play. I've always just operated on the assumption they were some, like, English or something. See, that's how European football goes for me. If your name sounds English, I'm probably going to operate on the assumption. That one was under my nose. CONCACAF, I know what everybody is. I could be like, boom, 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 boom. Like, I could give you the nationalities of every player on probably every roster. In MLS, for sure. I mean, Ghana was a former British colony. Yeah. See, I wasn't far off. Yellow card for Grenada. And probably at least half of the Liga MX teams, if not more. And then, of course, the localer leagues like Costa Rica. Of course, there'll be a Jamaican here or there, or Salvadoran. Normally, it's people from those countries, though, in Costa Rica and Honduras and El Salvador and so on and so forth, right? So that's not hard. Canadian Premier League, there are multiple nationalities in the CPL teams. Hell, Pacific has Alejandro Huero Diaz, a Mexican striker, who was pretty prolific back in his younger when he was in Mexico. Huero Diaz, Che Adams, Scotland player, could have played for Antigua. I'd still choose Scotland. Scotland was so close to the World Cup and they blew it. Scotland not in the World Cup. And then Ukraine lays an egg against Wales. The English freaking piped up so hard. Like, whenever Scotland missed the World Cup, Eddie Nketiah, Naki Williams, Nico Williams, and Ghana, a solid team. Definitely a tough out in the AFCON and World Cup. I agree. Now, that actually probably win the AFCON. World Cup, though, definitely a tough out. Nketiah, great footballer. I'm a big fan of Eddie Nketiah. I think he definitely deserves more respect than he gets. Always has deserved more respect than he gets. Wonderful. Plays wonderful football. If I was an MLS, I'd definitely. I know it's not good for the Ghanaians, the Ghanaian national team, but if I could make a move for Eddie Nketiah in MLS, if I was a team owner and put him as a DP spot on a team, I would do it. He would score like 25 goals a season in MLS, maybe 30. Maybe 30. It's not because MLS is MLS. I just think he's that quality. Get out of here with Bellotti. I got a better idea. Senegal is a better team and depth, in my humble opinion. Fuck the England national team. You overruled Belize for years. I agree with you. Man, I'm surprised Wales are in the World Cup after that long go. Are you talking about the Patrick Schick goal from like last year? Cabalaceta and Gil are coming on. Man, I remember where I was when I saw that. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I was like, holy shit. I was like, that should have won the Puskas this last year. If I don't know why it didn't. Like, that's a Puskas Award winner, that Patrick Schick goal. That was I don't know how it didn't. Brian Landevert is off for Christian Gil. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I was lucky I was sitting down. Because if I wasn't, I'd be knocked on my ass just by watching that. 82nd minute. Shot by Grenada. Past the post. That's going to be a goal kick, 82nd minute. I can't lie. England don't deserve Fikayo Tomori. Now, England will win nothing, especially with Gareth Fraudgate, yes. Fikayo Tomori is a Judas to the level of Owen Hargreaves. I don't want to hear his name one more. He has spoon-fed opportunities. And it's even worse because Hargreaves was actually a great player. Like, he was a England somewhat star. Fikayo Tomori will never be what Owen Hargreaves was. Because he was just cap-tied because England was afraid they'd lose him to Canada, but they're not going to use him anyway. He just had his best season at AC Milan. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He ain't going to the World Cup, I can tell you that much. He would have went to the World Cup with Canada. We need center backs, but no. He picked England. He got bamboozled. And he chose his bed, and now he has to lie in it. Judas. Fikayo Tomori. Fikayo Tomori's a Judas. Doesn't matter. We still got Scott Kennedy. That's a yellow card. Frank Stirring, Scott Kennedy. Kamal Miller. Daniil Henry. People here in England want Fikayo to play, but he's injured right now. Even when he's not injured, they won't call him up. Just wait. Just wait. I can tell you exactly where this is going. Seren for a free kick. Now it's Ladin over it. Fikayo to play for Ghana. He already chose his lane. And I think it's Nigeria for Fikayo, not Ghana as well. He could also chose Nigeria. I would have been okay with that. Because he would have played probably just as much with them. But no, he chose England and wasted his international career because England's the be-all, end-all. He got bamboozled. But he's a Judas anyway. He got bamboozled and turned into a Judas because he got bamboozled. I mean, he's in the England squad and traveled. Yep. As far as it goes. If he plays, you know what? I'm going to say, if he plays more than 2 games in the World Cup, I'm going to eat my hat. I think Mexico won't get out of their World Cup group as it stands. No, they won't. So I just don't see Tata Martino getting fired. If he gets sacked, maybe they do. But he won't. He won't. And they probably wouldn't replace him with Piojo anyway. '85th minute of football. Nigeria has a Kong, so he would have played. Yeah. 86th minute of football. Headed. Seren. Ladin. I just think that Tomori's basically, he's either a Judas or he's an idiot who wanted to, or he's just an idiot who wanted to play for England because England is England. Shot, save. I think both. Imagine Bellingham in Jamaica national team, his mom's country, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he'd be great. He would be great if he played to his potential, but just like the rest of the dual nationals, he probably wouldn't. That's the problem. Wow, Salvador sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Imagine Pep Linders coaching Mexico. Is it a good idea? I mean, Pep Linders has good ideas. He does. I like him. I think he's a good assistant. He's a good coach, but I just don't. You make Mexico better. I just don't see it. I think that's one flew over the cuckoo's nest type level of stuff. Toluca said they made Cavani a serious offer. Toluca says they're going to build a team to dominate, win the CONCACAF champions, and play in the Club World Cup. So Ignacio Ambriz is still pissed about getting owned by Chris Armas, isn't he? All right. Good on Jamal Musiala. Didn't pick England and plays for Germany. Yes. Tampa up 1-0. He's still pissed off about being owned by Chris Armas and not getting him fired at Lyon, I guess. Is that it? He wants to take his revenge out on anybody who gets in Toluca's way. Hey, I respect Ambriz, but dude, you lost to Chris Armas. You gotta earn winning CONCACAF in the Club World Cup. But hey, if you want a squad of mercenaries because you're pissed off Chris Armas made you look like a total idiot, I can't help you. Shot! Goal! 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 De El Salvador! 2-2. What a rebound. Holy crap, this game has more twists and turns than Zelda. This has more twists and turns than Ocarina of Time. What the hell's going on here? By the way, Ocarina of Time is overrated as all hell. You're welcome. Gil scores. Christian Gil scores. 89th minute. Seriously, Ocarina of Time is overrated as all hell. Equalizer, 2-2. The best Zelda game will link to the past, but Twilight Princess is up there, but it's not Ocarina of Time. If you think it is, you're wrong. Everyone says it's so much fun. Besides, Super Mario 64 did 3D better than Ocarina of Time, and it came out like 2 years before, so yeah. Hey, if he thinks he gets more time with Poland, it's up to him. Helps them get better, and he gets more time with them. Think that's a better chance. I can't blame him. I can't blame him. '90th minute. Before you say something you might regret. Yeah, exactly. Can't pass that up, can you? Oh, there we go. And yes, tomorrow's the CONCACAF League draw, by the way. So we'll be dealing with that. And then we'll be covering that in the next couple of months. I can't wait. Is ready. The book is ready. MLS commissioner states that Red Bulls and NYC have the money to build a team as good as Liverpool, but he's kept that from happening because he doesn't want MLS to turn into Liga MX. Garbatron, shut the hell up. Oh, but Toronto could build a team just as good as Man City if you give them the money and chance to do it. As I said, shoot the damn salary cap into the sun. +3 of extra time, 91st minute. When I walked into Bully's national team, I actually felt proud of my nation. When watching our game against the Dominican Republic, Guatemala, we played very well. We defended decently, and we have some counterattacking opportunities to score. Meanwhile, Juan Bazaka is still waiting for the England call-up. Man should just go to Congo. I don't think he wants to do that. Juan Bissaka believes in his hype. He's overrated. Step outside, Aaron Juan Bissaka. Trent is better than you, and I do not want to hear it. Trent Alexander-Arnold is better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, the step outside Trent memes are funny, but they're dumb as shit. And then every time you tell Trent to step outside, what does he do? Masterclass. Actually, you know what? Keep doing it. Step outside. Come outside, Trent. Come outside. It's just that we're committing foolish mistakes and not being clinical in front of goal. He said he's kept the salary cap to keep MLS competitive and not just a 1 or 2 team league. Well, I don't give a shit. Toronto would be the 1 or 2 teams in the league that actually wins if there was no salary cap. Oh, and they'd win CCL almost every year. So, I don't give a shit. 92nd minute. Building this channel is basically my work, and no, I am not in university. The only way I would have been in university is if I got a scholarship. I'd have to take it, and I would have went to Mississippi State. But I did not get a scholarship because I don't think college fits me. I don't think that's the way I want to go. I don't want. I can do what I need to do outside of university. I think university is a scam. I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want to be a teacher. I think university is a scam if you're not doing anything that's like a doctor, lawyer, or whatever. I think it's a scam if you're just going for anything else. And that's full time, 2-2, 2-2. Grenada draws El Salvador, and Grenada has a great performance. It's a 2-2 draw in Grenada. El Salvador gets a point, and Grenada gets a point. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Hit that like button. Send super chats on the live streams. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. Comment on this video. And I'll see you for a review of Jamaica versus Suriname after that match is over. It'll be up within the hour after that match. I will see you then. And there you go. I'm out. Peace.